All right. My lord. That is a look. That is a look right there. Okay, so eco has changed. You can map your expressions onto your avatar's face using your webcam. You can turn the feature on or off by clicking on the webcam icon. Note, no webcam image ever leaves your computer. The video is processed on your computer. That's actually kind of cool. I love that. However, it wouldn't help me in the slightest way because my face is behind my microphone. Very, very sad. But otherwise, that would be amazing. Because then you could see in real time my reaction when I find out things like the dapperlings are using more coffee than tea. All right, well, let's just turn that on for a second. I don't actually have... again, it's not going to work for me, so I'm just going to turn it straight back off. But it's kind of cool. You can set that up. You just make a couple of different faces so that it can calibrate. It's going to be fun to see people doing that, honestly. All right, then. Expressions. Expand the expressions list. Angie. I mean, that could be taken in many ways. As could that, actually. Oh, that can only be taken in one way. Okay. Yeah, a bit of side-eye there. That isn't that face. This is plotting. I am plotting some... You're in danger. You're really in danger because I finished the plot. I am now implementing the plot. I have finished implementing the plot and I am now admiring my handiwork. I am licking my hand. I mean, never mind. It didn't taste good anyway. Okay, so that was a full story. Moving on. Is this the game where we kill all the trees? I mean, you can, but you will choke the planet. You will run out of air to breathe and die. So I don't recommend it. Not all of them. Leave at least enough that you can breathe still. All right, let's go. Say cheese. Set your avatar portrait here. This is how you will appear for other players on the map and various UIs. You can set the angle and expression of your avatar as well as choose from various borders and their colors. Tunk. Done. Go. But Chad, just imagine we're going to be able to build these things ourselves. And then we can stealthily sail up in our rickety old junker behind a bunch of people who are just having a nice little drink up on the pier side tea room, and they just honk the horn and make them make weird noises too. It's gonna be great. Like a really, really gigantic but somehow less aggressive goose. All right. Well, this is very different. So this is the world, and it is going to matter now. That it is much more important now than it ever used to be, the biomes. So this is the equator by the looks of it. Oh, who's there? Start near pioneers. Pioneers living on homesteads that are not yet part of a town. Minerals for mining. Access to forests for logging. And we've got all of this desert region. Back there, start near pioneers. We've got up in the mountains. Minerals for mining, plains for farming, access to forests for logging. Same over there. Start near mining, start near mining, start near mining. Oh. This one's plain wild food. People are depositing themselves at places. Oh, so people are moving around. Hey, we can see the homestead right now. You can see that little building right there. So people are already starting to change terrain. It's quite cool. There's definitely someone living here. Getting across it is hard these days. Oh, look. Hoshi is already in. Or was. We've got start near wild food. Plains for farming, wild food for foraging, access to forests for logging. Pioneers living on homestead that are not yet part of a town. Minerals for mining, plains for farming, wild food for foraging, access to forests for logging. So we've got a couple of places we could start. And it will matter where you start. Strongly, in fact. Got someone there. Nexus. You can actually see them now. Showing up on the map. Nice little area down there. Right at the bottom of what looks like a jungle. Or is that more of a jungle? I'm not entirely sure. I am here too. Where's Sheelab? Oh, there we go. Is Carowin moving around? Moving around quite the pace there, Carowin. Binary Cali over there. I love the portrait Binary Cali. That's fantastic. I approve so enormously. Oh, there's Sheelab right there. Womp womp. There you are. Okay, I've got a couple of people loading in now. No ice capes for melting. I guess not. No. All right, then, chat. Where are you fancying us starting? And again, it now really, really matters where we go. We don't really want to be isolated from people, but at the same time, eventually the whole server will fill up, and there will be different governments in different places. But obviously, you do want to kind of be close to other people, though someone's already building something down here. You do want to be somewhat nearby other people, simply because you're going to be able to interact and trade and collaborate with them, which is the whole point of the server. Let's see what peeps are saying in chat right now. Go live on that tiny island as they moved up. That's the spirit, Demi. Never change. Next to water, river or lake sounds nice. Dwarf it up in the mountains. I did that last time, though. By the huge lake. Mountains. Mountains have so many biomes near them. This can't be a dappling server. Way too many trees still exist. We've only just started. It's fine. I mean, there's a nice open lake there. There's this more frosty area up here. Those definitely look like more pine trees. Evergreens. It gets very cold up here. And then snow. If we start up here, it's going to be such a trek for anyone to get to us. And also for us to get to anyone else to buy things. So, I'm thinking no. Not yet. That being said, it is really tempting. Why am I always a dwarf in every game I play? That being said, we could settle around this winding river. There's going to be unique plants that we're going to be able to do there, and also unique animals that we'll be able to fight as well. The desert is not appealing to me at all. Of course, starting somewhere up here, Winged Flames just started up there. Starting in the mountains is going to give us plentiful access to stone and also... and to different types of stone as well, but also to minerals if we wanted to get into more blacksmithing and the likes. Because we didn't really do that last time. We were a mason last time. The new shiny toy with update 10 is boats. A deed on the coast would be best to try that. That is actually really true. Really true. Though Wending River is also very attractive. We got 2 Wending Rivers, though. Where's the other one? I've lost it. How did I lose it? There we are. But you make a very, very good point that we might, in fact, want to set up on the coastline just to play with boats. It's been long enough. Long enough since we last played that would make sense. I am doing a spy. I mean, that's got some decent resources here. We're close to a forest and close to the mountains. We could definitely set up along this area. Sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and start down here. Then we can move out. We've already started to get a bit of a community. We've got Exodus and Binary Cali, Sheelab. Sure. Donk. Now, I don't remember if there's going to be a lot of a tutorial or what. Ah, my eyeballs. What? I've telegibbed someone. Aurelia, I'm so sorry. I'm fairly certain that no one plans to have someone look inside their head like this. All right, so begin exploring. Welcome to Eco. Around you is a living ecosystem with plants, animals, and natural resources. Take a look around. Press S, W, A, and D to move. There we go. Did Aurelia just disappear? It might actually have been a case that we both spawned in at the same time and basically stopped each other from moving around. And it's only because they left that I'm okay. Oh, sorry, Aurelia. But look at that. It's like the actual promo art. Look at it. Remember this moment, chat. Take a clip, if you will. That majestic stag there, looking out across the river. If we can, by the end of this server, we need to, from here, have built out a massive dock city. Just over there. But left this part of nature untouched. So that hopefully we can lure another stag into that position and basically recreate that scene. Oh, hello, asteroid. Impacts in 29 days, 14 hours, 45 minutes. Hello, Aurelia. I'm so glad that you were able to get back on. Right, press tab to toggle mouse cursor. Whomp. Work order started. Sheilab has started making stuff. Alright. So, tutorial. Control your camera. Press F5 to toggle third person. Oh, do I need to? Ugh. Mind you, I'm a majestic looking man. I need to get a bow so I can be a stealth archer. Oh. I could actually be a hunter. I didn't even think about that, but I 100% could specialize in hunting and literally be a forestman, skulking around the trees, killing animals. This is why humans hate trees, by the way. Is because you know that whole uncanny valley kind of vibe you get occasionally. You know, why have we evolved a sense for something looking not being one of us, but looking close enough to us that it's uncanny and it just fills us with distaste? Is because before we rose to prominence, there was another hominid species that looked very much like us that lurked in the trees and sniped us all the time. That's why we tried to wipe out trees instinctively, to remove their cover. Alright, press Alt and scroll to change camera distance. Whee! Whoa, whee, whoa. Okay. Womp. Oh, big yawn. I agree. Yeah, that is a mood. Look, a Sheilab down there with her fancy hat. Womp. Hello. Press mouse 2 to move the camera target in third person. I'm not sure what it's talking about. There are fireflies. That's awesome. What does it mean? I'm doing the whole mouse 2 thing. I'm assuming mouse 2 is right click, but I'm clicking right click like crazy, in fact. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. I believe that something has happened that occasionally happens. Okay, chat, there is a small chance that we might be about to lose. I hate my keyboard sometimes. Give me a second. I've got to unplug my keyboard and plug. I need a new keyboard so badly. It hurts. Give me one moment. Basically, it thinks I've got escape held down or something right now. Hey, we back. I think. Yeah, keyboard stop being mean to Aavak. I agree. Right. How's that fix things? It looks like it may have or might not have. Well, then pressing mouse 2 still. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let's do the other one then. Explore the map. Open the map. Very well. The map will let you see the world around you and the forces that affect it. Open the world layers, environmental data. Dunk. Environmental data. Select an item from any category. For example, you can find where the ice biome is. I would like to find cold forest biome. There we go. Cold forests. Nice. Under markers, click on drop marker to marker position. Well, actually, let's find something more interesting then. Invertebrates. Apparently, there are none. Aquatic animals. I want to know where alligators live and whether there are any living around. There are no alligators living around us right now. We're fine. Click on the markers. Drop marker. Where have I just dropped it? I have no sudden clue where I dropped the marker. Apparently I dropped one though. Oh no, there we are. Good. Unnamed world marker. You can see the marker in the world. Click the arrow to bring options to remove it. Remove. Dunk. Sorted. Right. Okay. We're good. Can I get rid of that? Dunk. There we are. Perfect. Oh, my USB unplugged and plugged in. Yeah. Mouse is usually pressing the mouse wheel. Yeah, well, that's what I was doing. I'm holding it down right now. Oh, well. I need to look at the meteorite. Look at the meteor in the sky. Looking straight at it. I have to wait until it orbits. I'm looking at it right now. Right now. Staring at it, in fact. Look at me. Behold the mighty, mighty skyrock. No? No? Not today? Okay. Fair enough then, I guess. Right. Place your attention on a location close to nature and natural resources such as food, stone, and trees. Open your backpack. Tunk. And drag the starter camp to your toolbar. Very well. Place your starting camp in a good location. Easy access to wood is especially important to start. Well, let's not start right on someone else's land. Okay, look at the mighty redwoods. The lungs of the planet. For real, though, don't chop these down. Even if you deforest every other tree, they make up for about half of all the oxygen you're breathing right now, or will ever breathe. If they all go, bad juju for us. I know. Being told not to chop down a tree as a dapperling, that's just rude, frankly. But if you chop down all of those, then you won't live long enough to chop down the rest. So I guess what I'm saying is they should be the last ones to chop down. Just one? I mean, I chopped down 2 on the last server. I got so much flack for that. Rightly so, to be fair. I had redwood logs for my furniture. The forbidden wood. Ah, good times. Right. This is actually pretty cool up here, though. Let's have a little wander around, shall we? Whoop. How's the music, by the way? It sounds super loud. In fact, it really, really does sound super loud. Let me drop it down a bit. Calm thy jets, music. Maybe there at most. Structure's unclear. Now chopping all redwoods first. Angela's folly. I mean, fair enough. It's my fault for giving you bad instructions. I'll take the blame. Hello. Majestic Lord of the Forest. I love how, like, you know, deers are called Lords of the Forest. Which makes sense, because deers live in forests. Lions are called Kings of the Jungle. When was the last time you saw lion in a jungle. Like, for real, for real. Did they ever live in jungles? Fairly certain that they kind of, you know, the coloration and everything else about them kind of suggests that they evolved for a very specific not jungle environment. Lions used to live in India. Oh, okay. That is one very dead hair. Enjoy your food, doggo. I'm sure you are a good boy, like all doggos. You're just a ferocious good boy. Once upon a time, the Sahara was a jungle. Oh, okay. It dying was why we left the trees and started walking on our hind legs. I see. That does make sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. I've never really thought of it like that. I've never really considered how long lions have been lions, I guess, in their current form and nature. But were they lions as we know them back then? I guess is the question that I would ask, because, you know, you wouldn't say that you wouldn't make up a saying about us being, you know, jungle dwellers based on the fact that whilst when we weren't quite so hairless apes, we did definitely live in a jungle one time. You know, we left there and then evolved. You know, we started walking on two legs when the jungle stopped being a jungle. So you wouldn't really call us kings of the jungle, if you see what I mean. So if lions were their current configuration at that time, then it makes sense. But if they evolved into their current configuration, it kind of loses relevance. Just hope no one is lying to me about these facts. I swear, my first instinct was a polar bear. But then it was like, no. We're nowhere near that kind of territory. I don't even know if polar bears are in this game. If they are, they're going to murder me, but, you know. Polar goat. Those are very, very shaggy looking goats, to be fair. I love how it's like, yeah, I'm going to start next to the water. It makes sense for me to start next to the water. And the first thing I do, I go wandering up into the mountains. I'm such a dwarf. In my defense, okay, I can stealth archer better from the highest peak than I can from the coastline. All right? If I can just get up onto the highest mountain, my arrows are going to travel further. And no one's going to think to look for me up there, because what kind of stealth archer would be stood out in plain sight on the top of the tallest mountain peak? And therein is my cunning strategy. I'm not stealth because I am so well hidden. I am stealth because you never think to look for me where I am. I'm on top of the world, I think. Oh, sorry. I am now on top of the world. I can see 1, 2, 3. I'm going to call this 4. 5. 5 different biomes. Can I see? Oh, that's definitely a biome over there. 6 different biomes. Purple, stealthiest color. Ever seen a purple ship? I mean, yes, several. I've played shipbuilding games with Lady Sheila. They're all purple ships. All right. Let's have a look at where I actually am on the map. covered quite the distance, my lord. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. But let's head back. We want to set up somewhere around here so that we're reasonably close to others. I also don't actually need to know where the alligators spawn. I mean, it might sound like some very useful information, but probably not. Settlements. Towns. Oh, someone's already got a town. Port Seba. A town of 1 citizen. This town is in draft form. It will not cast influence until it is founded. Huh. Interesting. Oh, Inflectus has already started it. Clever, clever so-and-so, Inflectus. Someone who already knows what they're doing, basically. That's what we're looking at there. World. Canopy space. Construction space. Ah. Occupied canopy space. Height. Oil field. Oh, okay, it's quite a lot. Saltwater. Saltwater spread. Oh, okay, it's all the way up there. Temperature. Underwater fertile ground. Property. Let's have a look for property. Yeah, there we are. That's a good one to have. We can start seeing around the world where people are setting up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 right next to each other in the mountains there. Good couple along that coastline. A few moving further down. 1, 2. Little tiny one over there. Just being kind of built out. It's got one over there. No, 2 kind of somewhat similar. It's cool to see people logging on. This is going to be grand. Once again, the last one we set up, I found so satisfying to play. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think... Oh, no, there's one over here. Did anyone go for the jungle with the winding river? Yeah, 3 people. Okay. All right, let's make our way back over yonder, I think. So, somewhat in this direction. I'm fairly certain there's no fall damage, is there? Whoa. Yep. Still want to get that out of the way. Oh, there we go. I needed to do it in first-person mode. Oh, you dummy. Right. You needed to tell me that. Because I wasn't in third-person mode. I was in first-person mode. I was doing it in third-person mode before, and it wouldn't work. You scoundrel. X, zoom. Whoop. Spy mode engaged. Can I get rid of the cursor off the center of my screen? Because it's a little bit vexing. Does anyone happen to know if you can remove that easily? I see you on the map, so I'm tempted to walk over to you and say hi. Well, by all means. Tab. Oh, yeah. Tab moves it down here, but I can't. Like, it goes back to being dead center of the screen as a cursor. Is what I mean. Does anyone else know how to do that? It might be some sort of weird shenanigans because my keyboard decided to play silly buggers earlier. Hello, Rigels. How you doing? I am chasing wolves. I think there was an option for it somewhere. Might be left alt. Ah, that's the one I was pressing. Could be shift, control. Let me go into settings. Let's say graphics. Oh, enable dot-like cursor on top of the world object for more... Oh, yeah, let's do that. Disable head bobbing. Enable option to hide chat. Enable lock timer. Allow Discord join request. I don't need any of those. Chat Zen mode. Chat and newsfeed will be completely hidden when pressing chat hotkey. Otherwise, they will go into a passive mode. Oh, that's kind of cool. Moving controls. Toggle cursor is tab, but like I'm already doing that. I like this music right now. It's really quite lovely. Alright. Resume. We'll just see if it goes away. I now don't know which direction I'm moving in. Okay, I'm moving in this direction, which is the direction I need to be going in. Good. Yeah, it might be a glitch. I'll probably just have to relog. That's fine. I'll do that once I've set up a little bit more. This damn button keeps showing up month by month. Shish. Hey, oh, wow. There we go, chat. Not all of the 100-month pluses had already resubbed this month. There is a 108. Dear Lord, man. How are you doing? Are you going to be joining us on the Eco server below? I also have a button that says Fortino Decay. Thank you both so much for such incredibly long support. Lal, are you going to be joining us? And that question goes out to pretty much everyone. Homestead of Aurelia. Aurelia is up there. I think She-Lab's just over in that direction. I'm unfortunately knee-deep in the frame of war. In the frame of war? I see. There's She-Lab's place. I'm going to go and visit She-Lab. Is the meteor in the sky yet? Keep an eye out for the meteor, chat. I want to get that tutorial off my screen. She-Lab is already busy making a house. Little cook fire, camp. Look at you being all industrious. Someone else doing exactly the same over there. All right, time for us to figure out where we're settling. So, I want somewhere close to trees. That's pretty much a given. You need somewhere close to trees. The lake is a nice little spot. We could go over there, but I'm thinking if we all come together, then somewhere around here for a dock area, assuming that's something that She-Lab or I'm not actually sure who owns that, but Ixodis, I imagine, or Binary Kali want a dock around their area, but I mean, it would be a pretty good place for doing business, if nothing else. So I kind of want to be close by, but not sure if I really want dock front property. I mean, setting something up here might not be a bad move. It's close enough. Especially if I then go off into the mountains to hunt. I'm really strongly feeling that vibe this time. That being said, if I want to, I could set something up over here. Oh, Sheila, thank you. Sheila just mentioned there's some food in the fire. I enjoy this game way more on paper than I actually enjoy playing it. Really, damn it up. That's weird, because I would have thought this would have been right up your street, given your other preferences. We could settle over here to have easy access to trees, or settle up here in the forest, just above this. I think that's probably where we're going to go. It's an important decision. Let's head over there. Somewhere up here. We'll have easy access to wood and stone. What's going on down there? Happened. Well, I think I managed to destroy all my claim papers. It seems you have to link things together now. They don't pull automatically. What do you mean? Nexus? if you've placed down your claim papers, like if you've used them up, you can just collect them again. Like you can just take up the stakes and thus give the claim back to make it free again, and then you can reuse it. I don't think you can destroy claim papers. Could be wrong, mind you, you know. Do I really want to go up there, though? Let's have a quick peek at what it's going to look like. Some ore already. I could have a little kind of hill village looking down over the stuff down there. Might not be a bad one, actually. It's going to be a potch to make a path down there, though. I'm just thinking of the amount of labor that's involved in making a pathway is excessive. Well, Al's got a Bailey's something. What is it? Bailey's on ice. Oh, you know what? There are some liquors that are just, especially like when it comes to like liqueurs, like cream liqueurs, that are amazing just by themselves. Absolutely fantastic. Just that on ice. Yeah, no, I'm completely with you. It's not a cocktail per se, but it's bloody gorgeous. White Disaronno springs to mind. Hello, spider. You trying to hurt me? Hi. No, of course you're not. Go on your way, spider friend. Let's have a look. Oh, I think I'm okay. It's just different. The claim posts and the stake don't function as they used to. If we need any admin sort of stuff, don't worry. Both Sheilab and I are admins, so we can sort that out. But you'll just have to... I mean, as an admin, I always favor the cat... Is this really a problem, or is it just that we don't understand how it works? And that's going to be my response for most things for a little while, whilst we're learning the ground, because this is so wildly different than it was before. But don't worry, we'll be able to get anything sorted if you need help. I think up here will be nice, sure. It's a little ways up, but it'll give me a nice little overhang. So let's rotate it around. I want the front facing outwards so that I can have a nice look down the hill. Let's not be right on the edge of the hill though, eh? Maybe about here would be okay, but I'm going to pop it here instead. Tunk. Oh, yeah. You are now resident of Homestead of Aavak. Okay. Right, well, first thing I want to do is use this. This land is claimed in the name of Aavak. It is a member of no settlement. The seed will automatically become a member of any settlement that Aavak becomes a citizen of. Plots. Attached claim papers. Place claim papers here to boost the number of plots you can claim. More plots can be claimed by selecting a claim tool. Plots claimed on this homestead claim stake is 4 out of 16. Authorization. Deed owned by Aavak. Homestead of Aavak. Aavak's homestead claim stake. Okay. Is that it? Homestead of Aavak. Let's go over to there. Homestead of Aavak. Color. Let's change that up. We want to go with a nice red. Something around there. Would be good. Owned by Aavak. Description. Who can access. Residency. Residence Aavak. Leave resident. Invite residents. Allow property changes whilst renting. We can rent? Oh no. Chat. Landlords have arrived in Eco. Rizel says, is this a free-for-all or does everyone work together? Everyone works together, more or less. it's not really enforced in any kind of like you have to work with everyone, but basically there is an earth-shattering calamity descending upon us in about 29 days. It will be here. We have to stop it before then, and the only real way to do that is to work together. They have top hats, monocles, and pocket watches to go with the land lordship. Oh my lord. Rune values. Pointers, la la la. Can I change the name of it? I probably can. Yeah, Homestead of Aavak. Aavakis. There we go. This homestead claimsake is on the land that belongs to the deed Aavakis. Oh, actually, since it's Aavakis would need to be something more grand than that. This will be Aavakin. There we go. Eventually, this is going to be part of the city of Aavakin. Perfect. But I mean, like in terms of like charging rent, I mean, probably one of the first things. The game has all of its own things to deal with stuff. Okay, so if people were starting to buy up all of the land because they had the most advancement, because they got to it first, and they just happened to be there first. They didn't make the land. They didn't do anything to enrich the land. They were just at the land first, and now it's their land. But someone else who would actually bring value to the land shows up and is like, well, I would like to use this land for such and such and such. And they're like, well, you need to give me money on a regular basis to be able to use my land and increase its value. Then what you could do, and what you don't need to do, it depends entirely on what you fancy doing, really, but you could band together to form a government within which that land now lies, within the territorial regions of that government. Or alternatively, if the government already exists, you can try and get on the government and start petitioning for law changes, and all of a sudden, you've now got a land value tax. It's like, well, okay, you can charge money for people working on that. That's fine. That's your business. But you are going to be taxed. In fact, you're the only people that are going to be taxed. The only tax will be on the value of land. And you can do what you want. But it's really all swings and roundabouts. There are lots of different ways that you can solve every kind of problem in this game. And that's one of the things I absolutely love about this game. But on the topic of top hats and monocles, let us see. Can I find some top hats and monocles? I don't recall. Sheila, how did you get your top hat? I'm fairly certain they exist because, like, if you were part of the backers or like the early adopters of the game, you get that sort of stuff. Is that? Oh no, that's the moon. That is a very, very big meteor, but it's not the one that we're worried about right now. Where the heck is this bloody meteor? Sodding thing. Swirly icon to the left of the minimap. Ha! I should have clicked on that. Void storage. Donk. Alpha backer rewards. So, about the top hats and the monocles. Dunk. So, right. So let's go into first person mode. Dunk. Actually, no. Let me open my backpack first. So pop a top hat on. Pop my monocle on. I don't remember where that goes, but now let's have a look at ourselves. It's a fancy top hat with a ribbon and everything. Yes. Ah, marvellous. What? Looking very dapper, yes. Where is that meteorite? The skybox, though. Alright, well, we're going to have to wait for a little bit. Do we keep the top hat? And, well, I mean, it's not a monocle. It's more like steampunk goggles, really. It's as close as I've got, chat. Give me a second. Just replying to a message. Okay, I'm very sorry for being so distracted. Someone sent me a really, really, really lovely message. Okay. Okay, so chat. Are we keeping the top hat and the goggles? It would be immoral not to keep them. I see. You can click the other icon in the tutorial area and work on that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Drat, fine, I'm getting it. Demon Works joins. One of us, Dapper Cult in chat, please. Another one has joined. There we go. Putting my phone down. So stealth landlord it is. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Oh, there we are. Oh, damn it, I missed it. Oh, wait. Womp. Come on. Really? That's on me. All right. So, I wonder what it will look like this. These are my stealth archer goggles. I've actually got heads-up display and thermal tracking. It's amazing. We're keeping this. I mean, I love my top hat. I really do. But but this is better. Right. Thunk. I wish I had void storage to put these into. I'm going to instead pop them in here. I'm also going to take this out. I'm going to grab all of my tools. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, what the heck is that? A stone machete? All right. I'm down with that. A clean tool. Ah, yes. All right, there we go. All right, so I most likely just completed a bunch of things. Start a stockpile. Next to your tent, there is a small stockpile. Let's fill it with wood to use in crafting. Fair enough. Let me go and chop down some stuff then first. Right. Chop. Can I not chop it? It feels like I should be chopping this. I'll just do it for a little while longer, see if it works. Somehow feel like this is not achieving anything. However. There we go. Uh-oh. Timber! The first time I've heard my own voice. Can't say I approve. Let's clean up all the trash. You don't want to leave a messy area around. Drop the fallen log into pieces. I'll get to that in a moment. One of the best things in this, right, place the 10 logs in the stockpile, is the log chopping mechanic. I really love it. Somewhat similar to Icarus in that vein, honestly. I want to drop all of these off. Are they going into my backpack or something? No. Oh, I drag it from here. There we go. Okay. I want to pop some more in there if I can. It's been ages since I played, so I do apologize for any derpitude. An easier way to transfer? It must be. Surely. Okay, there we go. Right, so that's that one done. I'm slowly working through all my nutrition at the moment. Right, so, got this one. Take a shovel to move dirt. Target the ground and hold the left mouse button. Right. What dirt do we want to move? Let's move a little bit of dirt from over here. Bonk. Carrying capacity is limited, and you can only carry one load of dirt at a time. Later, you can use vehicles to carry a lot more. Place the dirt by right-clicking. I really like the terrain deformation in this. I think it's one of the better features in the game, honestly. There we go. A little bit more of a ramp. Sorry, a stairs going down beside the redwood. Right, so that's done. Next up, it was showing me a bunch of things. Oh, it's trying to tell me where there's nutrition, probably. So, next up, crafting is done through a system called work orders. Work orders can be queued up and rearranged as they progress. Work orders also need labor to complete. Labor costs calories and may require certain specialities. Work orders will use nearby tables and storage to fulfill work orders. You can order more productions than you have ingredients. Work orders will pause and resume depending on available resources. You can absolutely set up a system where you are producing work that you do not have the skills to do, but you have the money or the resources to create the facilities to do that work. And you can then basically pay a wage. Hi. A wolf must have taken her out. But you can basically pay others to do the work for you. So if you have the economy to build a workshop, but someone who can use the workshop doesn't, well, they can do stuff at your workshop and you would pay them a wage for manufacturing goods, or perhaps you would rent the workshop out to them. You know, there's lots of different things you can do. There's a really, really extensive opportunity for the economy in this game. If you want to go in that direction, you could go in a very, very different direction. You could be extremely magnanimous and, what's the word, philanthropic. It is entirely up to you. Right, we want to do something on the workbench, don't we? Open your tent, click crafting tab. Crafting. Find the workbench recipe and click order. Okay, there we go. We need 10 of any kind of logs. Tags represent the group of items. The workbench requires 10 wood, so any kind of wood. Hard, soft, regular. The campfire and the tool bench require rock, but let's go ahead and order that. Add labor by clicking work on the project panel. There we go. And that was all I needed to do. So that'll just take time now, and I can walk away from it. So we shall let it do its thing. How new player friendly is this server? I mean, it's a dapperling server, so it's friendly by nature. If you have any questions, there will be dozens of people who will fall over themselves to try and help you with it. Cypher, thank you very much for the 19 months. Greetings, dapperlings. How is the stream going? It's going quite well, I think. Miss Muna Luna, thank you ever so much for the resub a while ago. I missed that one. I do apologize. And Steel Sharkin as well. Both of you, 24 and 21 months respectively. Diolch yn fawr fawr iawn. And Tornado with a Prime, thank you very much. Trickstar as well. Not sure how I managed to miss so many subs all at once. I was probably running around faffing. I'm just going to remove that because it's kind of in my way at the moment. Whomp. There we go. That will have given me a couple of seeds, little bits and bobs. Right, let's go back in. That should be done. Storage. There we go. Remove it from the storage tab. And there we go. So, what's up next? Prepare logs for building. You'll need to strip the logs of bark at your workbench to build with them. Okay. Let's see about placing this down. I can put the workbench right there if I really want to, and that seems like a good place to put it. Tunk. Open the workbench and find the hewn log recipe. Art supplies? Okay, that's new. Homestead claim stake. Masonry. Small canoe. Settlement crafting table. There are lots of things in here. Torch stands. Oh, that looks a little bit different from how it used to. And then a couple of things down here that are going to require all sorts of other inputs. So hewn logs. Let's go ahead and set this up. Hewn log recipe. I think I only requested one of them though, which is actually not the best way of doing this. I'm going to cancel that actually. Can I even cancel it? Yes, I can. Tunk. Cancel. I would like... Let's do something like... I think the logs were stored in stacks of 12, so let's make 6 so that it'll fit back in the order. Right, now I'm going to have to add work. I'm too hungry to work. Damn drat and blast. Alright. Is the meteor up yet? No. Okay. Find food. Food panel unlock. Track your calories and nutrients here. The better quality and more balanced your diet, the faster you gain experience. Experience modifier. Like, right now, it's perfectly balanced. Each slice represents a different nutrient. Vitamins, carbohydrates, fat, and protein. The more balanced the different nutrients are, the higher your balance bonus. The pie shrinks as your calories go down. If you run out of calories, you can no longer work until you eat. Fair enough. Collect wild bolette mushrooms. Collect fiddleheads. Collect beans and collect tomatoes. So I'll collect these. Enough, fair enough. Let's shimmy some things around in my backpack. All of those can go in there for now. Some beans. Trillium, I don't need that. Some fiddlehead, some tomatoes. Tomatoes. Helping your brother put some tinsel on your tree. Oh, that's actually incredibly cute. Sheilab is waiting to put up the tree at the moment. There we are, tomatoes. Get. Also, some tomatoes over here we'll also get. You as well. These juicy tomatoes. That's enough. Other people will need those tomatoes. Oh, that's very convenient, actually. We'll trail straight up. Dear, what those are. Huckleberries. Right. Eating a balanced diet will let you gain experience faster. Mouse over the foods in your toolbar to examine their nutrients. So this one is mostly protein and a decent amount of fat. This is mostly vitamins. This is mostly protein again. And a decent amount of carbs. Okay. I'm mousing over them. Hello?